Good afternoon. This is Allison, aka Bad Widow, and the topic for today is pros and cons of dating. So, is it better to date online or in person? Ultimately, you have to get in person. You have to actually meet people and see them, and because that's when you find out, yeah, you know, I like this person and I like this person in person. I like this person not just from typing or texting or talking on the phone, all of it. So how do you know whether you want to start with online, with a dating app, or in person? If you have not yet been successful or as successful as you'd like to be with dating, in person, you're going into your existing circle. So your comfort level is going to be much higher, but you already know these people and they already have a history with you. And if you're being blind dated by friends with other friends, then the person who's meeting you is walking in with who you were. So if you're becoming another person, if you're becoming another kind of person, if you changed from a previous experience, that won't be reflected when you're dating locally. Locally, you are geographically bound, so it'll be someone who's close by, which may be something you like. It's going to be a venue like a party or a bar or a networking event. It will be some place that you go to meet somebody. You can do speed dating. There are all kinds of in-person options that are wonderful if that's the way that you want to go. You can also go with an online dating app. Now, there are lots of horror stories about online dating. I found it to be fabulous. I was outside my normal networks, so there was the possibility of meeting people from around the country, around the world. The people that I was meeting did not already have an impression of me, and I met some jerks online, typing, texting, even on the phone. I did not meet any person, any man who was not pretty wonderful in person once I actually met them. So the third point here is that the screening process that you set up is really, really important. You need to decide for yourself, what are you doing to screen the people that you're meeting? So for me, I had a few things. The people I actually went out with had to love music, because I love music so much that if they didn't, it was going to be a problem. Can't stand smokers, so that was out. And so those were sort of my initial tripwire criteria. The other thing that I came across when I first started talking to people was people who would not call me by name. So I would say, hi, this is Allison, and it's good to meet you, so that they could respond back and we could begin a conversation. Those people who wrote back and said, hi, gorgeous, hi, sweetheart, hi, babe, anything like that, if they did not address me by my name in response, that was a tripwire for me to say no. But for each person, that's going to be different. So step one, you're going to decide in person or out of person. Advantages of in person, you're in your comfort zone. You're probably around your friends. Cons of in person, these people have the history of who you were. So if you're becoming, that's not necessarily an advantage. Oh, she used to do this. He used to do that. Not necessarily an advantage. You're going someplace to meet people, and it's local. Pros and cons of online dating. There are a lot of trolls out there. You will correspond with people who are kind of jerks. You will have wildly sexual conversations that you did not provoke. These things will happen if you do online dating. If your screening process is good enough, you will never meet them, ever. So having a texted conversation or even a phone conversation As long as you never meet those people who are truly jerks, I'm good with that. It can be global. These people have no impression of you from before. These are all things that I consider to be pros when I started online dating. Allison Penna, aka Bad Widow, and I met only great men from when I started actually meeting people. And I found an incredible man in 9 months, which is amazing because I started literally loving my husband for 25 years and not able to be touched. So amazing with all the horror stories I'd heard and all of that to get this result. So I'm Allison Penna. Say thanks if this was useful at all. I am working in this space. I was really successful with online dating, and I'm offering up what I learned. Thanks, Allison Penna, aka Bad Widow. See ya.